Who's ready to dance? I'm ready to dance. 안녕하세요, I'm Stephanie, Faux Dancer, here to teach you Feel Good by Promise 9. And today I will be teaching you guys the intro, first verse, and verse pre-chorus. So, let's get started. To start off, we're either going to be standing or we'll be kneeling on our knees. I'll be standing for the first part, just to get kind of the feel for the legs, which will show up a lot in this tutorial. So, for first part, we're going to have feet together, arms down to side, and we're going to look front. And you're going to hear "Because I Feel So Good." And then kind of like on the first beat after that, we're going to sit and stick out our left hip here, like that. With the hands, it's just kind of going from fist, and then opening up. You can add a little flare with the fingers if you want to. It's going to be like 1, 2. Then I'm going to lift up my left leg here, making sure my feet is going to the left. Then I'm going to cross it over like that, over to the right. And with the hand, it's behind the head. And then slowly bring that arm out to the right. And notice that this is just a double finger gun right here, like that. From there, then I'm going to place my feet together. I should be facing kind of front right corner here. I'm going to bring my hands together like this, and then slide them down to about my stomach. With here, you want to make sure that you're still looking front, and your head is kind of tilted slightly back and to the left. After that, you're then going to slide either to the left or right, and then you're going to take a few steps. So 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 steps if you want to. And then we're going to do it again. So we're going to go to the left, up, right, like that. So then after that, I'm going to turn to face right, like this. I'm going to make sure that my knee is also to the right, and my hand is up to the ceiling. So it's going to be like 1, 2, kind of with a small body wave here. Then from there, I'm going to place my right foot down. And then I'm going to body whip again, this time with my left hand. And then from there, we're going to go back a bit more, now with our right hand. So all together it's like 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And then from there we're going to come down. And you want to make sure that you have a good arch and your left arm is up. So with the arms also, after here, you should have your gun hand here, and then we're going to switch to fist on the last 3, like that. So then, after that, you're going to come down, and you're going to stick out your right foot here, or you're going to straighten your right leg. Hands are just going to be behind yourself, and then we're going to turn until we're kind of on our belly here. So this is just a circle around to the right, like this, kind of slow until we get to about here. And then we're going to quickly switch our feet and lay our whole body down. Left hand's going to be behind our head, and right hand's going to be planted down in front of ourselves. So now let's review that part before we go on. So after here, "Because I Feel So Good," we're going to go 1 to the left, bring that left foot up to the right, bring it together, slide down to the stomach, slide either right or left, a few steps, maybe 3 or 4. We're going to go again, left, up to the right, turn to face right, 1, 2, 3, and come down. Bring it together, right leg straight. Turn to the right until you're kind of belly facing to the ground. Keep turning and come down to your side. So now with this part, we're going to do So then from this part, I'm going to do some hands and then we'll go to legs. So first part, we're going to keep our legs straight, or in this position right here. I'm going to go 1, 2 with the hello. And then come into my place. It's come into my place until your hand is to your shoulder. From here, you're going to have like 2 very quick counts, and on that we're going to switch our leg twice. So with the right bend, we're going to go left, right, and then you're going to have 2 sets of yeah, yeah. So we're going to go yeah, 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 yeah. So again, from here, hello, come into my place. 2 switches, yeah, 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 yeah. So at this point, you want to make sure that your right leg is bent, because then after that, we're going to switch again, and we're going to extend our left hand to the side and extend our right hand to the ceiling, and we're going to look, or we're going to try to look to the ground here. From there, then I'm going to then bend my right leg, and I'm going to touch my right foot with my right hand here, look front. Then I'm going to turn onto the back side. I'm going to bring my left hand down kind of closer to my side. Right hand's going to be to the head. Of course, you want to still be looking front here, like that. And then from here, once you're in this position, you're going to lift your left shoulder up and down. So it's just a very quick up, down. Then from there, I'm going to extend my left leg like this. Switch, switch, switch. So again, this is another yeah, 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 yeah. I'm going to bring that left foot down. I'm going to then cross my right leg over, extend my right leg, and then come up. So once I'm up, you want to make sure that your left knee is bent, right leg straight, and your left hand is up like this. So it's just kind of like doing that okay hand, but then squishing it. So then from here, we're going to come onto our left side and bring in our left knee. Of course, I'm going to bring my right hand to my right knee. Then I'm going to extend and turn. And I'm going to kind of go onto my right side here, facing back. From there then, we're going to go back to the front, right knee forward. And then on this next one, we're actually going to turn until we're about to kind of like this position here. Once we're to here, I'm going to kind of like immediately shoot out my right leg, and I want to be facing front. As I'm doing that, we're going to do kind of like a head circle here, down and right, up and around, to about here. And then from there, I'm going to stand, or I'm going to straighten my upper body. We're going to go to the left, and then to the right. So it's like 1, 2, like that. Then I'm going to start to stand, bringing my feet together. You can either face front left corner or front right, whichever one. We're going to go 1, 2 with the hips. So this is like really quick. And then from there, I'm going to hop and extend my right leg. I'm going to bring my hands up like this and then come up. So it's like, and 2, with the slow extending our hands. So after a hop and then extend here, I'm going to immediately place my feet down. Technically, if you're doing this part, you go around or you walk around and then wait for the next part, but since I'm by myself, I'm going to do the next part. I'm going to place our feet down, immediately arms down to the ground. Then we're going to go step to the left here. Hands are going to be to the right, and it's just going to, these hands are just going to be like the come on hands. We're going to go 1, and then 2, hop together. Hands are now in front. Step to the right, and together. So all together it's like 1, 2, 1, 2 to here. From here then, we're going to keep your feet together. Hands are still going to be in front. Now we're going to bend and come up, and we're going to kind of bring our we're going to bring our left hip forward. We're going to cross our hands in front, and then we're going to go to the right. So it's like 1, 2, like that. And then from there, we're going to go 1, 2 to here. So again, 1, 2, 1, 2, picking up that left foot. So once you're in this pose then, I'm going to place my left foot in front like this, and I'm going to then kind of turn my knee so it's facing front. Elbows are going to be back. Bring that knee back, or turn that knee back. Hands are you're going to throw your hands in front, so it's going to be like 1, 2, and then 1, 2. So you're going to do 2 of those. And then from there, I'm going to immediately hop onto my
left foot here, you can either have flex or pointed foot, whichever you feel like. So it's going to be like 1, down here, and then switch down here. So all together, it's going to be like 1, 2, and 1, 2. So again, in the circle, I'm going to go 1, 2, and, whoops, that was bad. So again, in our circle, we're going to go 1, 2, and 1, 2, like that. From here, I'm then going to go kind of like 1, 2, 1, 2, place my feet, and then again, we're going to go 1, 2, 1, 2, to the left here. So then from our last part here, I'm going to go 1, 2, and 1, 2, kind of like that. And then 1, 2, and 1, 2. So the hands are super simple. It's just going to be it's going to be like this. But you're always going to start with the hand that's behind you. So in this case, it's going to be left hand, 2, and then we're going to go right hand first to the left, 2. So then once you're to about here, we're going to turn to left to face right, so you want to make sure your left foot's in front, and you want to make sure that it's about hip distance here. From there, we're then going to kind of sit down. We're going to arch our back, bring our hands behind ourselves. Then I'm going to round my body here. I'm going to bring my hands to my hips. Then I'm going to arch again. From here, here, and then here with the hands on my chest. And then from there, I'm going to immediately hop onto my left foot here. I'm going to bring my hands to this position. And also, just to add a little style, you want to make sure that you're tilting your head to your left shoulder. Then from here, we're going to go 1, 2, up downs. And notice that with these, I'm going to lift my left shoulder. So we're going to go 1, 2, that was bad. 1, 2, like that. Then I'm going to kick my right foot. Kick, bring it in. And then I'm going to place my right foot down and turn to face left. Hands are going to be down. Head's going to be down to here. And then we'll continue on to the next part. So now let's review that part before we go on. So after our bridge and then coming down and then coming onto our side here, we're going to go, hello, come into my place. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Bend that left knee, right knee, come onto your back, here, lift that left shoulder, bring it up, yeah, 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 cross, up, and then come up, to the front, to the back, to the front again, to the back, keep turning. Circle the head, come to kind of like a lunge position here. Come up to left, to the right, feet together, 1, 2 with the hips, hop and extend. Place that feet down, hands down to the side, sorry my hair. We're going to go left, front, right, front, to the left, to the right, circle around, to the right. 1, 2, 1, 2, and cross, together, together, cross. 1, 2, and 1, 2, 1, 2, and 1, 2 to here. Turn the left, face right, arch, round, arch. Together, 1, 2, kick, come down to the left. So then from here, I'm going to stand, and I'm going to kind of immediately place my weight onto my right foot. And we're going to go like 1, 2, like that. So it's going to be like 1, 1, 2. So it's going to be 1 body wave, and then 2 body waves as we extend our arms. So it's like 1, 2. So kind of the timing on that is going to be 1, and then 2, and then exactly when you round on your second one, you're going to then extend your arm. From there then, you're going to slide to the left, or slide front, forwards in this case. And then from there I'm going to switch and kind of slide, so I'm facing front and I'm in the center. From there I'm going to go to the left, to the right, and then I'm going to bring my feet together, right toe next to left foot, slide my hand across my chest to the center, and then from there I'm going to come up to my pose, just like this. And of course I don't have people who can lift me in the air and do fancy stuff, so we're just going to kind of do it simple way, come up, down, like that. So it's kind of like a slow ascend and descend for 8 counts here. From there then I'm going to then place my right foot in front. I'm going to bring my hands out like this, palms to the ground, and then we're going to go 1, 2, 3 to here. So this is like really slow, so we're going to go like 1, 2 to here. So again with the feet, it's going to be like 1, 2, 3 to here. Then I'm going to look slightly, I'm going to raise my chin slightly up, so to the eye, to the mouth. Then I'm going to place my left foot in front, hop, so and here, it's like 1, 2, hop. So with this, it's just bringing the back of your right wrist to your forehead, bring it out slowly. So again, 1, 1, 2, kind of a few steps until you're center, or to whatever position you are. Feet together, arms side to side. So now let's review that part before we go on. So from our down position to the left, we're going to go up, 1 body wave, 2 body waves up, and slide to the left, and then slide to the center. We're going to go left, right, bring it together to the chest, and come up to your position. Come up, and down, bring your front, 1, 2 to the eye, raise up to the mouth, and hop 2, 3 to here. Great job, guys. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you learned part of this dance with me. That makes me really happy. And if you wish to review what you've learned this part, you can take a look down in the description box below. Anyways, I challenge you guys to better me because I know you can. Also, please do subscribe for more cool dance tutorials like this. If you haven't, that would be awesome. And I'll see you guys in the next part. Happy dancing!